Hey friends, it's Lauren up here in Corey, Pennsylvania. Wanted to share with you this old Phoenix auto harp. They call it the Phoenix model, made in the USA. I had this once before, about 20 years ago. I was the original, not the original owner, but the person who set it up in its current configuration as a D diatonic auto harp. These beautiful Mark faculty chord bars, which I had stained a golden oak color to match the golden trim on this particular model. Thought they went together well. I had it at Mount Laurel one year, and there was an older woman there who absolutely fell in love with it and wanted to have it, so I let it go. And it just came back to me. Believe that, after 20 years. A minister down in Long Island found it in a music store that was going out of business. He put online, and that sharp-eyed Laura Lynn, who keeps track of all the beautiful instruments that are out there, she spied it, put it up on the Facebook group. I recognized it right away. I contacted the minister. He was interested in playing the auto harp, but he didn't really know what to do with a single key, so I traded him a 21 chord harp and got this one back. So I guess things have a way of coming full circle. I don't know. I've had so many different auto harps over the years. They kind of come and go through me. Some of them I absolutely end up regretting right away, letting go. But then, like anything, you let it go and you find something to replace it, and then eventually it's either gone for good, or maybe like this one, it comes back to you. Who knows? We're not here forever, you know. So we were talking on the Facebook group page about Woody Guthrie's use of melodies, familiar melodies to us all, from the American folk lexicon of the Carter family and so on. And then setting new words to them to make points that he wanted to make. I didn't know until yesterday that This Land Is Your Land, which I had heard was connected to a Carter family song, was almost a direct descendant of a Carter family song called The World's on Fire, which I listened to for the first time yesterday and could immediately recognize This Land Is Your Land. And I think The World on Fire is not really even a Carter family song. It's an older song than that, but they recorded it. That's the way this music kind of works. It circulates, just like this instrument did. Here's a song about the Spanish Civil War and the American Lincoln Brigade of about 2,000 brave men and women, all races, all walks of life, who formed a brigade and went over to fight alongside of the Republic against the fascists who were trying to overtake the country, overrun the country. It was sort of the early shots fired of World War II, where Franco's forces overran Spain, but not without the resistance of the duly elected government of Spain at that time, who were reinforced by people from all around the world who came to fight for democracy and freedom, including some Americans. So Woody was taken by that, and he wrote this song about a battle called Jarama Valley. There's a valley in Spain called Jarama. It's a place we all know so well. It was there we fought the battle against the fascists. We saw a peaceful valley turn into hell. From this valley they say we are going, but do not hasten to bid us adieu. Even though we lost the battle at Jarama, we'll set this valley free before we are through. are the fighters of the Lincoln Battalion. We're proud of the stand we all made, and we know that you people of the valley will remember our Lincoln Brigade. For you'll never find peace with the fascists. You'll never find friends such as we. So remember the valley of Jarama and the people that'll set the valley free. All the world is the valley called Jarama. It's so green and so bright and so fair. No fascist shall dwell in our valley, nor breathe in our new freedom's air. From this valley they say we are going. Do not hasten to bid us adieu. Just remember the fighters at Jarama will always remain here for you. I don't know if that's one of Woody's most famous songs, but it's in his song collection and tells a story about what happened in Spain in the 1930s. When Woody went to join the Merchant Marines, he had that famous sign on his guitar. I found out he put that on in 1943, the same year that he joined the Merchant Marines. Those convoy ships, they were defenseless, really. They didn't carry weapons. They had escorts, destroyers and so on, but the German U-boats were after them because they were bringing supplies to the Allies to fight the war. And there were some very frightening, dangerous crossings of the Atlantic Ocean. Woody had that guitar with that sign on it. They were down in the hold of the ship listening to the bombs going off outside and the mines and so on, and he'd play his guitar and sing songs just like he would on the trains when he was hoboing across the United States or organizing in the labor camps. It was a way to just hold people together, keep their spirits up, make them all feel like they were invincible. So don't look at that guitar as a true weapon. The auto harp is really more of a machine than a guitar. I mean, the chord bars is a mechanized device that allows us to play the auto harp. So I don't know if it offends people to say this machine kills fascists, and maybe you can just say this machine brings love into the world or something of that sort. But the auto harp is a wonderful machine. It's been a joy. Talk to you next time, and hope you enjoyed the song.